Oh, I forgot to. Wait, I don't even have that running. What the hell? Because that's not done through veto. I'm dumb. I'm super dumb. Oh, we just get rid of. Where even is that? There you are. All right. Now I just gotta get the game displaying. There wasn't a whole lot we could do tonight, so wait. Also, what's going? What? What? What is happening? Oh wait, I think I know what this is. Okay, hold on. And then where's the regular veto tube? All right, so I gotta move this over here because I had attempted to change how the veto tube was rendered. That didn't quite work out. We're also still on 4x3. God, I completely forgot that the last thing I did was play Star Fox. Okay, so right underneath that should be the game stuff. There we go. So we went to the May Cafe. Our last hurrah before Showtime happens. I'm also gonna fix something real fast with this over here. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be surrounded by colons. Oh, the other ones aren't happening either. Oh, wait. No, that's... No, I'm not gonna pretend I understand. Okay. Hopefully it'll just work.
Oh, take care.
I was hoping to get more kindness out of the maid cafe visit, but I guess you do mostly go there for charm. Anyway. Oh, was today the day? It just kind of snuck up on me. Are you alright? I know you went to see him every day. How can he be gone? I feel so sick. There were still so many things I wanted to talk about with him. Why can't he just stay forever? What am I supposed to do now? Man, you're a really serious case. But it seems like you went alone. He was pretty popular with the girls.
Ah. Good morning. I know this is last minute, but if it's possible, could you come and see me during lunch today?
I'm free for lunch.
Glad to hear it. I wanted to discuss something with you, since it'll be our last chance to do so here.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, my time here at Shujin is coming to an end today. It's quite the sad affair. I do have a farewell speech to give the school at morning assembly, but I'd also like to speak with you individually. Considering the occasion, lunch is on me. I'll have something special waiting for you, so you look forward to that. Well, I'll see you later.
Dr. Mark, he's really leaving.
It's already been half a year, huh? That sure went by fast. And finally, we would like Dr. Maruki to share a few last words with the student body. Well, Doctor, if you will.
Good morning, everyone. As the Vice Principal has mentioned, today marks the end of my tenure at Shujin Academy. Over the past several months, I've come to learn about all sorts of conflicts that you students have faced this year. Troubles with romance, with studies. In fact, some of you have financial issues that are awfully similar to my own. But before I leave here, I want to offer you a final piece of counseling. If your situation ever becomes too painful to endure, remember, it's okay for you to escape your problem. I don't want a single one of you to think that an unfair reality you've been forced into is the only one that you have to live.
It's okay.
What I'm trying to say is, even if your life is full of worries, it's best for you not to obsess over them.
It's funny how that takes another
Your
meaning if you know
existence
what's
in
going
this
on.
world is an amazing miracle.
Or rather, if you know what
You
happened.
deserve to spend your days in happiness. I'll keep on rooting for all of you to have the best lives possible, even after I'm long gone. I guess things don't always pan out like you expect. Well, that's it. Thank you for having me here this year. Good luck to you all.
Dr. Marley.
Dr. Maruki!
Thanks for everything. I wanted to thank him personally, but it may be best to hold off on that for a bit. Mm-hmm. I doubt we could get a word in edgewise anyhow.
Alright, I'm gonna fix something on my OBS real fast. Because when I made my adjustments, I only took 4:3 into account. I did not take full widescreen. So I'm like, I gotta get my damn horns out of the captions. What am I? Oh, that's the other one. That one should probably stay the size that it is. Okay, where is Veto 2 again? There you are. Come here, little freak. There we go. Okay. God, I'm just struggling so much today. Okay.
Thank you for coming here. Since this is about to be my last meal at Shujin, I've brought the best lunch ever. These tempura bowls are from a restaurant I've been curious about since I first came to the school. I'd always passed on it due to the price, but today is special. Not only that, I ordered the deluxe bowls for us.
Thank you.
I should be the one thanking you. All right, let's eat.
There are no words for how delicious this smells.
Ooh, this aroma's really triggered my appetite. Too bad I can't see anything now.
The life of a Four Eyes.
I'm so glad I splurged on that. Upscale dishes like that really do taste incredible. I wish I could just get lost in this bliss forever. Well, now that we've finished our food, let's get down to business. First off, I have quite big news. My paper's done.
You did it!
I've mentioned this before, but still, this is truly thanks to you. Had you not shared your experience and insights with me, this paper never would have been completed. Please, allow me to express my gratitude to you once more as a most helpful student of Shujin. And as a phantom thief as well.
How do you know that?
There's no need to be obtuse. Why don't you take a look at the title of my paper over there?
It says, Interpreting Reality Through Cognitive Science, and the Alteration of Reality via External Influence. Really took a while to think about that.
You know, the Phantom Thieves' act of changing hearts is rather reminiscent of cognitive science in practice. They infiltrate a reality that exists solely for their target. A reality wholly separated from the one that the public recognizes. By accessing that world, they gain the means of permanently altering their target's cognition. That is what I hypothesize as being the change of heart you induce in your targets.
You really know your stuff.
Well, I did pour my heart and soul into this research for a number of years. To be entirely honest, it was all the way back in April, when I first came to speak with the principal here about providing counseling to you students. I actually witnessed the moment when you came out of an individual's reality like I'd mentioned. You suddenly appeared in the back alley near the school. I believe Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san were with you. Takamaki-san appeared to be extremely exhausted.
Thanks.
It wasn't long after that scene that Mr. Kamoshida had his change of heart. Beyond what I witnessed, I had also been told that you three were closely affiliated with Mr. Kamoshida in some way. At that point, I was already half convinced that you were involved. I was almost certain Mr. Kamoshida's change of heart was provoked by the three of you.
What's your game here?
Well, I've been researching cognitive science ever since I was a grad student. For years, I've been attempting to directly interact with an individual's cognition so I can help address their pain and despair. But, for certain reasons, this research has never been acknowledged in academia. Despite that, I continually pursued evidence that my hypothesis is correct. It was during that time I happened to come across the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, fresh from a mission. My heart began to dance. I thought to myself, maybe I could complete my research if I were to have your assistance. That's why I approached you and your group of friends in the first place. I hadn't mentioned any of this until now because, well, I didn't want you to take it the wrong way and suspect my motives. But I think that's everything I'd kept from you. Does that change your opinion of me?
Well, we made a deal.
A deal, eh? Well, I'm awfully grateful you see it that way. And just so you know, I have no intention of telling anyone about this. If you don't believe what I'm saying, you're free to change my heart as you like. Thanks to you, I finally know what I need to do. I'm going to stand up to our current reality. I swear I'll use my research to make our world a better place. Though, it'll likely be through different means than how the Phantom Thieves reform members of society.
I'll do my best too.
Indeed. You have a strong moral compass, never losing sight of your own definition of justice. I'm more grateful than ever to have met a young man like yourself. Although it's not like this is the last time we'll see one another, still, thank you for everything up to this point.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Counselor, granting thee infinite power.
I finally have a maxed out social link with not a woman.
All right.
I'm past the allegations now.
That I believe in. I sincerely hope that one day, at the end of that path, I'll be able to aid you as well. Even if you just considered it to be meddling in your affairs. Whoops. Looks like we're out of time. We'll meet again though, right?
I'm sure of it.
That's right. Hey. no, it's nothing. Best of luck to the both of us. See you around.
The fan site's on fire as usual. Anyway, tomorrow's finally it. I hope everyone remembers. The date of our plan? Of course we remember. That means we're sending out the calling card today, right? Yes, today is our only option. The police have yet to actually make a move, but I am certain we have reached our limits. We wanted to wait as long as possible to make Makoto's sister panic, right? Yes, taking that into account, today would be the best option. We can speak in more detail about this after school. Alright, see you all at LeBlanc!
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
I love coffee. Not you, Akechi. You know what you did. Oh, okay.
Ain't this place always empty, though?
I'm telling boss.
Everyone here is a witness.
I was just joking.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Oh yeah, that. I forgot about
Considering
that.
how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. The people know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you. I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method, no matter what she asks. I'll tell her I don't know anything. But Makoto, that's...
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
I trust her with it. She would never betray us.
Is that really the only way?
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
We will leave it to you then. Thank you for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
Very well then. We'll enter from in front of the courthouse. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Yup, got it.
Same as always. Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Dismissed. Okay.
Tomorrow's finally the day. All that's left is to carry out the operation that Makoto outlined earlier. I don't know why I'm not being voiced right now.
Anyway,
Now, we just need to hand it over. As long as we can get it to Nijima.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
Every time that catches me off
I found it in
guard.
the mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense! They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
Let's do this fair and square.
It's gonna be really anticlimactic when I die.
I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this calling card. I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Sis. I'm on your side. I won't let
You
anyone
bitch!
do anything to you.
You betrayed us!
What an odd girl.
I never liked Makoto!
Call?
I can't believe she'd betray us!
Room, then.
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is Nijima. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes. I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
Okay.
Forget about going out tonight. We need to prepare for tomorrow. Ooh, I hope that's catchy. I'd love to go out. Sorry for the wait. I believe it went well. Thanks, Mako-chan. It's all going according to plan then. So, it has finally come to this. I actually feel somewhat nervous. Don't freak out so much that you screw up, alright? You're one to talk. I ask that you go easy on me. Well then, see you tomorrow. Hold on a sec. Crow, go over the operation again before you leave. It is just as we discussed earlier, is it not? This battle will decide our future. We must ensure we're fully prepared beforehand. Very well. Oh, sorry. Very well. Our objective is stealing Saison's treasure. We will meet at the courthouse at approximately 6 p.m. Good. Want to give us one last word before we go, leader? Let's mosey, everyone. Let's go all out. We'll be relying on you. What a wonderful, trusting relationship. I will do my best in this as well.
Right. We can't afford any mistakes, especially not this time. Tomorrow's a big day for us, so let's give it our all.
Hey,
Hey, another box came for you. Oh boy, I love boxes. It's from Tanaka's Shady Commodities. That means I can order more.
I see. Okay.
I didn't no.
What's up?
That's not what I wanted.
I see.
Why can't I use Tanaka tonight? Excuse me? Whatever, let's just make some lockpicks.
Yeah.
Fuck. No, not one.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, what an efficient use of materials. You ended up with even more than I'd expected.
Yes.
You're definitely getting better. I can tell just by watching you.
Yeah.
It's like you can't possibly get any better.
Nice.
I saw that. The way you use your hands, you did great. God, I wish I could put these points elsewhere.
Well then.
Okay, let's go to bed.
The day has come. Are you all prepared?
What of the calling card, Makoto?
I showed it to Sis. She took it from my very own hands. Makoto.
I understand how you feel, but you mustn't be so downtrodden.
Yeah, if we screw this up, we're done for. It's way more than losing the place we belong. We could even lose our lives here, you know.
It'll be all right. I want to save my sister, no matter what. Is everyone decided?
And now the lyrics are playing.
All's well that ends well. So much has happened since we first started. You guys have become quite the reliable team. All right, Joker. This is the Phantom Thieves' final heist. Give us the signal.
Let's do this.
Showtime.
He said the thing. I was really hoping it's Showtime would be one of the dialogues. Alright. Haru Akechi, Makoto. We can't not have Makoto in this fight. I have to punish her for betraying me. Oh, that's not what I didn't want this! I always end up getting lost here. Oh, that is what I wanted. This is like the most anticlimactic run to the boss fight ever. Please select your desired floor. Because I love doing like the manual run to the boss room every time. Because like otherwise you're wasting the time that this track is playing. But it's right here. There's no enemies to fight while the song is playing or anything. It's just we're literally just running there. That's it. Huh? Where's the treasure? Oh shit. Oh fuck. I didn't have voice mod ready. Oh no. Oh. Oh. It seems you came just as I had planned. As she planned? No. Was the treasure put on display to lure us here? So that's why we could faintly see its shape. First off, allow me to compliment you. I'd never expected you would be able to make it this far. I just realized this should probably be playing on an intercom. Which sounds conveniently like a cell phone. Oh, now I gotta hit 2 different buttons. This sucks. We would much rather have the treasure than your words of praise. Where did you hide it? Come. We shall put this to an end. We shall put an end to this once and for all. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. It seems as though she wants us to pursue her. Damn it! She's mocking us! Let's go after her! There's no way I'm gonna be able to keep any semblance of pacing while I'm hitting both of those buttons.
Do you have a moment?
This elevator will most likely take us to Saison's location. Is everyone ready to go? Of course. Yes. Alright then, let's go! Sis, I'll protect you. No matter what it takes.
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
We could never lose at Fortnite.
If you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
Hey, what happened to your shadow filter?
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right.
Oh, it's in the room that she's in. That's why. This means I didn't have to hit both buttons, and I'm even more upset now. I have no idea how to relate this to Fortnite.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games. We ain't following your damn rules.
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now come at me.
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone. Be on alert. All right, let's do it.
Now, my first time playing, I definitely struggled with this fight. and this time I'm streaming the game, so I have streamer's curse. So this is definitely going to be going poorly. Fuck.
I'll use my persona. Okay. May the best player win.
That's not terrible damage.
What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will be our lives. Of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
Ah, so you've broken the rules. In that case, it's time you be penalized. Cheaters get punished.
Oh, fuck!
What? This is the penalty?
Those who cannot follow rules are not to be tolerated. That is simply how society operates.
Persona!
Let's go.
I like how that straight up reduces you to 1, too.
This right?
My skills exceed yours. Let's make this quick.
Huh.
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into. Now, the time has come for our first round. Choose where you will place your bet.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now, and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
I agree.
Well, how will you bet?
Something Fortnite. I'm just not gonna voice these because I'm afraid of Twitch reading that as me doing the Mickey, and I don't want to.
Decision. Then let's see.
I don't want my channel going down because of Psy. Wow.
You lost. Have you figured anything out, Joker?
I most certainly have.
Really? How is she doing it?
She's not actually cheating. I figured it out. There's a glass lid.
See, you're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
How humiliating.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
I know just the person to do
Let's
it.
expose her treachery. Leave it to me.
As long as I get close, even this gun should work.
Haru!
Leave it to me.
You're the most accurate person with a gun that I know.
Player win.
Money?
The stuff displayed on the monitor changed. That must mean the betting changes every time.
She must not know that I don't have a lot of money. That's funny. Ugh. Is that really the only one I have? No, I got Matsuruda.
There.
This is your penalty.
That's not violence!
Right?
You can go fuck yourself, Nijima! Oh, I should have gone the other way. I wanted to wrap around. Oh. Oh, okay. This is fine.
sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for the next roulette spin.
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how will you bet? Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time.
Holy shit, she actually hit it! I don't think she can miss, but it's so really funny sending Haru to do it.
What?
You're very clearly meant to choose Akechi.
Joker! What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating! You coward! What are you so quiet for? Say something!
Shut up! Shut up!
Oh no, she's awakening to her persona. Can I have that one?
Sis? Cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my world! I am the law! I am everything! No one in this world deserves to win except for me! If you still dare to defy my justice, then prepare to be totally crushed! This is my sister's true nature? No! We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
What? The roulette panel's changed?
Little punks. She's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Oh, only one person? Never mind then. This is why I don't usually use the walls.
My justice has revealed to me. I have been blessed with the ability to destroy all evil.
Yeah?
Think she's got something new up her sleeve. Stay alert.
Go down.
Behave yourself. Persona. This is a part of me. You gotta hit them.
Taste my wrath.
Support's on.
Why did Makoto reflect it? What? Oh, is that so physical? Does Makoto have counter? No. No, she doesn't. What? Why did that... Huh? Why does she have repel? What? Was that because of Futaba? I'm confused. I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh, right. You're still resistant to physical. So it was magic. How's that working out for you?
Allow me.
Little punks.
Let's go. Go down.
I'll use my persona.
Let's go.
I probably should have waited for that, actually.
My justice has revealed to me. I must decimate these evil minds that defy me.
Oh, not a Makoto! She would know her sister's weakness. That sucks. Okay,
Kushinada.
Make him pay. Persona. Feel my ray. Noir, he's down from your dizzy spell. Persona. How's this?
My skills exceed yours.
Only victory matters. To guarantee it, you have to be willing to do anything. Doesn't might make right? No matter what happens here, I need to keep winning.
Why?
Take this!
Persona.
can I get that again? Interesting.
Ravage them.
I'll use my persona. Okay.
My thanks.
Thank you so much. Persona. Shall we?
Chase my wrath.
Yeah, you probably resist everything but nuke.
Go. Power up. Persona. Prepare yourself. Persona. Here.
Manifest.
It's time. Go down.
How's this?
Persona.
How about this?
Okay, I know for a fact that this time it's gonna be Almighty. Or health is way too low for it to not be that. God, I wish I could use Thermoply.
All right.
should be fine.
Ready for orders.
Do I not have any group restoratives that aren't the beat chain? Okay.
Using this.
Taste my wrath.
Yay! It's like I know this fight or something. I've been burned too many times.
What in the world?
I'm right. I'm always right. That's why I have to be the victor. All who stand in my way will be crushed. Winning is all that matters.
Wait, that could be reflected?
And die.
I could have had Nijima kill herself?
Persona. Feel my ray.
Yay, we did it. We killed Nijima. She's dead now. I don't have to go to jail. Wait. She was supporting me. She was trying to defend me. Oh, I might have fucked up. Oh no.
All right, level up.
Wait, this happened in the past. What's going on? All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop this bit now. Yes.
So I lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
Sorry.
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What
Isn't he
caused them
dead?
to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me. To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves.
Want to continue that?
By no means. This shall be the end of our working together. That was part of our promise. You haven't forgotten, have you?
All right, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you all right? I am. Let's go. Huh? Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good. We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here? There are more coming? This will be dangerous if we don't do something. to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded. A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy. No, that's too dangerous.
Morgana will do it. I mean, Mona will do it. Whatever, go everyone.
Joker? Are you planning on distracting them by yourself?
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet, but once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer.
I just did.
I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
Even more are coming.
This truly is a painfully reluctant party.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
Anime.
There's someone here. Hey, up there! He's here. Move in immediately.
Wait, what? Why is this message popping up?
Good. Now get running.
This is our only chance.
Stay calm. You can get away now.
That was not supposed to pop up in there.
Briefcase on our end. What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
Can we just shout out Fire Emblem Awakening for popularizing the whole, like, flashing forward in the story to open the game?
The enemy's focus. Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No word.
Oh.
Stop right there! Get away!
Take him down, Joker.
You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you!
Okay, Arsene.
Let's go.
Very cool.
No threat. Get him, Joker. Everyone else, get in position. Use Route B.
This one.
Ow. This sucks. Oh, you gotta stop. I can't use my... Because he didn't have that in the opening. That's really dumb. This fight was a lot easier in the opening, I'm just gonna say. Oh, we got ads coming up. We'll be right... Oh. Right as soon as I mentioned them. Alright, we'll be right back. Don't buy anything.
Hey, sister!
just calling you my sister because you said I could, right? Filthy monster.
Okay. I like how those two led from one to the other.
Now's our chance.
Yeah, you're my sister. Fucking.
Elephant tusk trafficking, was it?
I drive without a license too.
Even I can tell you're joking.
No, it's true. I drive a cat.
You know what? It just hit me. I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm a Kieran, Persona 5. Oh, I'm sorry to make you go first.
I think I just realized what we have to do. Doesn't give me a lot of time to jump, though. Yeah, we fucking did it. I'm a god gamer. Nothing can fucking kill me. Watch, I'm gonna make it out all by myself. Yep, there we go. Yep. All by myself. Okay, we are back. Wonder if you can zoom in closer. I mean, if you really wanna.
Ha! That one looks slow.
This sure is a view.
Let me handle this.
No way!
Guys, look how cool Orin is.
What the?
Oh my god, that was so sick!
Told ya, Sir Orin's the best.
I could have done that.
And we're back to whatever this is. I should have used my gun. Can you lose this fight?
Okay.
And does this count as a boss fight? Do I have to reload if I lose? Why did I just do that from the beginning?
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely meet again.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here. Good. You defeated them with ease. More of them?
With ease, right.
Joker, behind you! Go through that door! You should be able to get out that way. Hurry!
Dude, can you even hear us?
Don't worry. I'm picking up everyone's voices. Just go, Joker! Wait a sec. What the? I'm getting a weird reading heading your way. Come on, run!
And now we're back to where it all began. We gotta wait for a bunch of guys in black, but there's still loads more of them. I like that blatant misread. I'm not the only one. Up ahead! Stop! This is bad. Hi, Joker! You'll never get away if you just keep fighting. Hide in the shadows and sneak past when you see an opening. Hey, are you sure he came in this way? Understood. I'll continue the search. Now's your chance. Make a run for it. Oh, how many of them are there? Everything okay? The security level might rise if you take too much time. I know. I'm looking for another route. Just hang on. Ooh, perfect timing. Joker, look up. Can you use that thing and just fly over there? Alright, go straight from there.
Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near you! Even you can't take on this many. Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too!
I have Swift Strike. I don't see the problem with this.
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
She's weird! Why do you just have a shotgun?
Myself relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, Senpai!
Actually, come to think of it, why did you have it that day that we went to that weird palace?
It's been a while since we last fought side by side, but this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai. Now let's win this!
Go down!
Show them, Sondrion!
I have mixed feelings about this playing out exactly the same way as the opening. But it makes sense.
That's the last of them?
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right? Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere. However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay?
God, I love her. She would never betray me. Go up the stairs and at the end of the path. Just a little more. Oh, go up the stairs at the end of the path. Not and. Yeah, just go. This is ruined beyond salvation anyway.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead. know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go! Go there!
So was he just not looking up when he climbed that ladder or something?
Stop struggling! Suspect secure! Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
I've been waiting for this. What do you mean, Toasty? What do you mean you've been waiting for this? Yeah, let's save. I got arrested. I want to save that. It's great. I love being arrested.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up. No dozing off.
This is the opening of the game.
You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. Or what? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? You hear my question? Answer! Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place.
Oh, there was a thought bubble that popped up in the opening that didn't pop up there.
Sign here. It's a confession under your name.
I understand.
Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
So is this a new game plus? Something like that. My name is Akiran Persona 5.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the public prosecutor's office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in
Wait,
your
you
jurisdiction.
saw me in the hallway before I entered the room? You know exactly what I said?
Call from your director.
How could this possibly be? This is unacceptable!
Being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered you to stand by.
As if it wasn't
responsible for
obvious
this
who
case,
that
yet
was.
I'm not even being allowed an interrogation?
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for myself. This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long. It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
And then she hit me in the face, and
Now that you have traversed your long
and she
perilous
yelled at me,
recollection,
and she
you
said that
truly
my
have
words were
entered the
stupid.
present.
The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching.
And she didn't believe me about my talking cat. She said I was useless.
Stolen future.
I don't know why that hurts me, but it does.
With your allies and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Why are you laughing at me?
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice.
Tell me about it.
I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence.
What do you want?
I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win, even if it means brokering a deal with you. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty. Unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you and this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves. First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case, An Takamaki. Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not?
Never heard of them.
So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group, did you not? Can you tell me about them?
There were no such people.
I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person. Goro Akechi.
He did it! Fuck him! Kill! He's the Phantom Thief! Kill him! Kill him!
Well. Might he be
He threw his glove at me! That's impossible.
So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me.
I don't know a thing.
Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them?
It goes against justice.
Don't be ridiculous. You're not the one to decide such things.
Neither are you. You're the Judgment Arcana. Your sister is... No, Akechi is justice. You call this justice?
Justice? Then tell me, what is this justice you speak of?
Not forgiving criminals.
Not forgiving criminals? That's our job. You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story.
What about the true culprit?
After all this, you're still...
The drug is starting to wear off.
Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
I won't be deceived. I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Pancakes.
Hey, can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer.
Don't you want to win?
Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be receiving credit. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this interrogation.
Interrogation room. That's right. If I remember.
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talking here. Goodbye.
Why did you come here?
Why? Because this is my job. Don't ask me such odd questions. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on standby. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act, within some bizarre phenomenon. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have any idea?
Sold out. That's right. There's something I need to do.
Suspicions were true in the end.
I never trusted Futaba.
To think his true
She was always out to get me.
All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader.
She never even finished her social link with me. You do it, Morgana.
That'd be impossible. A cat giving someone a smartphone is completely unnatural. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out?
I want to make a deal with you.
Yes, very well. Go on. If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end like this.
The phone.
You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's cracked. What's so important about this smartphone? Are you going to unlock it and show me the data?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
What are you talking about?
Huh? Didn't Makoto and the others tell you? You need to show your phone to the true culprit. You know, the traitor.
So it's not Futaba? I was wrong about Futaba.
What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone?
Show it to the traitor.
The traitor?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to?
Ryuji. I already told you.
What do you... My god. You're referring to him, aren't you?
You need to trust me.
What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it. But it appears my time
Go
is
to
up.
Yusuke
This is as
and
far
show
as
him the
conversation
phone.
can go.
I need him
Including
to
my last
see
involvement with
my
this
text
case.
proposal.
Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end. And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same way too once. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
I feel as if Sai finally understands me.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of judgment, granting thee infinite power.
All right.
I'll be going now. What good will this do, though?
It's really easy to fuck up that scene, by the way.
Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
If you sell out either your teammates, your social links, and I think if you name Goro Akechi in the room, you will get a bad ending where he just gets shot to death.
I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? My god. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? Excuse me? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman. May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you...
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile. Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends. Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
No, it can't be. Even me. God damn it. Shit.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice. Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him?
Huh?
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they have detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who is...
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise to think that the one behind all this is just a minor.
But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today? Yes. Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal. Right.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one phantom thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That phantom thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It'd be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
You're shitting me. We got him.
I can finally talk again.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die?
I could think of several reasons, actually.
Do you remember?
I'm kind of a bad person.
You forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed,
I treated the lives of people recklessly.
Necessity for your escape from certain doom.
I forced change in many people without their consent.
Tremendous plan.
I dated Haru specifically for her money. That last one is honestly worth the death penalty alone.
The memories which are missing.
She deserves so much better. But I want her money. The first time I sensed something was off. That's right. It was during the school festival.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too, then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
We can't trust him.
My thoughts exactly. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy.
We should be careful.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get everyone on the same page right away.
There's something else we
want you to look into.
Thanks, Morgana. Thank you for taking forever.
One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough.
Okay, and that explains how we heard that voice. You can do it, Futaba.
I agree. I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone. So it's impossible even for you. I didn't say it was impossible. Okay, I've got a plan. That's perfect.
Did you understand that?
Of course I did.
She said whisper in my ear. Is Futaba going to do something? I wonder if it'll be okay.
This is gonna be fun. I can't wait.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet.
Well, of course not. The credits haven't played.
Be done.
My memories are starting to become clearer. That's right. This is what really happened to me at that moment. I don't know what possessed me to do that. I thought something funny needed to happen. Oh, was it even Persona 5? I heard they arrested one of the Phantom Thieves. No way! I didn't expect him to commit suicide. He's a murderer. He deserved to die. I can finally breathe easy now. He killed himself, huh? I guess we'll never know his motivation. I'm exhausted. It feels like my consciousness is about to fade away.
Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening?
Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? The memories I thought were gone are starting to come back.
Are you listening?
What were we talking about?
You weren't paying attention? Well, I guess I can see how you'd be lost in thought right now. Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation.
Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him.
And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time!
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
No. Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately.
Damn it! So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested and then Akechi will kill him.
Palace. The palace.
Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding...
Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage!
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity. Really?
You gotta be kidding me!
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a palace.
Yes. We could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Yeah, that's it!
It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent.
Oh, finally, I don't have to take care of anyone. I can just sell coffee. I'm free! Now I just have to get rid of Futaba.
I'm sorry.
Oh, hi.
I had to finish a few things at work.
How are you doing?
Where are they?
My name's Sojiro.
Waiting upstairs. Go tell him to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Hey, you big bastard.
How have you been?
I mean, I died.
You must be fine if you're joking around like that.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else?
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
He was too suspicious.
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real culprit?
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
Sorry, was that supposed to be a joke?
Oh, our apologies. That's completely true. You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as well?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too.
When you're in the
So I should be able to hear him.
Like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality.
Oh, okay, that's the justification.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we
I guess that makes
figured out
sense.
something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
That's not the button!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one after all.
We got lucky.
That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone. I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life. When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan from evil. As will I, of course.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes. On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
I see.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
And that's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing.
Not till we got to school.
You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it.
It was a great idea.
Yeah, it's good we have her heading up our operations.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets oddly impulsive.
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us.
And thus her heart has changed.
We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse.
This exposition has been going on for so long that we have another ad coming up. So we'll be right back. Don't buy anything. Oh no. No.
The fans are getting impatient. They're calling for some action.
They're really tired of the guy just swimming in his own goal. They should really make rules for these things. I think I just realized what we have to do. doesn't give me a lot of time to jump, though. Yeah, we fucking did it. Oh my god, gamer. Nothing can fucking kill me. Watch, I'm gonna make it out all by myself. Yep, there we go. Yep. All by myself.
Maid, dude. A maid! Who'll do anything for us? Right?
I could be a maid. What do you want me to do? I'd love to be a maid.
You're a guy, right? You know what I mean.
Become a guy maid?
Let's give it a try. Yeah?
And you too? We could be guy mates together.
Some guy on my floor just moved out, so there's a vacant apartment in my complex.
We have practicing space!
The key is behind the mailbox, so we can get in anytime. The landlord seriously doesn't care.
We have convenient practicing space to become male maids!
The place is all set, so... Hey, I heard that. What the hell?
And Mishima's going to join us!
Can I, get in on this?
We're gonna be a trio of male. Raphael.
I did what I could.
Raphael, you're supposed to be dead. Raphael, what are you doing? What? Why are you standing? Why are you standing? I'll just have you wait here and see what happens. Oh, Ariel, of course. You kind of need to stay there, or Maribel will be a sitting duck. Ah! Are you fucking kidding me? I forgot that happened. And the exposition continues.
Except that was all an act.
Except all the exposition was an act.
Beforehand, and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
Seems like she used this laptop to remotely access the metaverse. Asking her about it now would drag the conversation on too long. I should talk to her later.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
I'm just glad I didn't die.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it?
Not at all.
Then it truly was a do-or-die situation? That's crazy. Either
I
way,
should have said
I can't
don't
believe you
drugs.
went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the truth.
I was just like, not at all was like my actual response that I saw that, so I had to look into it.
That our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Mijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence and even drugs is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
It was a breeze. I could do it again.
How tough are you?
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against.
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know. Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
Sounds familiar.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
And on to our next story. The snap election for the House of Representatives.
Ooh, I hope Yoshida wins.
Swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido? Feels like I heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who? I believe he's a politician. Remember Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses. We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido.
It feels like the camera should be zooming in on Sojiro right now.
Was involved. But there wasn't anything
It is zooming in! No, wait, no it's not. It's just panned.
Went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
No, it's definitely zooming.
Gone after him if I had. He would have just
I'm not even on screen anymore.
That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. Ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head? I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
Election headquarters.
Talk about small scale.
Perhaps it's the Diet Building?
That was my second guess.
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right?
What about Akechi?
No need to waste time with him. We just gotta hit the head. Nobody against it?
Of course.
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win this together.
Time for revenge.
Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that Diet Building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet Building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives, and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
I finally made it.
We're still in cutscenes.
It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then,
Where
you
does
were
the
in
time
media's
go?
attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with
Good
old
job!
men who only act to preserve their own vested interests.
Hello, RQ. How are you doing? I died.
Such political affairs and don't even bother.
I got better.
Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Oh no, Ace, you got better.
Image remains untarnished.
Thank you for that RQ.
Public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception.
The use of the word yeast feels especially dirty to me.
Keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it.
We've been in cutscenes for like an hour and a half at this point.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
I mean, it's fair. I died. I deserve that skill issue. I shouldn't have died.
After that, all I had to do was openly.
Even if I got better.
I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come.
Hey, that's Elizabeth's line. You can't use that.
Take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal.
Even if I think she only says that in Reload.
I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
I wonder what the Velvet Room is going to be like in
powerful country that can compete with
P4 Revival.
The public resonates with my ideals and
it's going to be weird if Margaret has like a bunch of voice clips for the menus.
This can't be avoided. That is my duty as the chosen one. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you.
4 was in a limo.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the
I'm sure the limo is going to be like upscaled.
Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
I would not want to drive a limo.
How do I put this?
Looks like things have finally settled down. Life's gonna get real busy for you starting tomorrow, right? Get some rest.
Well then.
The chief's right. Let's take it easy for today. Let's hang out with Futaba.
Remember how I hijacked your phone during the school trip? That kind of came in handy.
How so?
Well, remember how I put that wiretap app in Akechi's phone? Basically, that let me see GPS info for 2 phones, yours and his. I'd be able to tell the precise moment Sai Nijima, who had your phone, ran into Akechi. That's when I saw my chance, and beep, sent the signal to activate the Metaverse Navigator. But there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single word. That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show the phone to Akechi.
This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it.
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the Metaverse Nav. It's a mysterious app after all. But you know how it has that bookmark function? All you have to do is push the button. Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable. Pretty good, huh?
At any rate, I'm glad you're back safe and sound. But even that's putting it too lightly. You had it rough in there, didn't you? Only a little.
Sorry.
Akechi was after you all along. I knew it was risky, but we had no choice but to depend on him. But thanks to your tenacity, you were able to fool him. It's payback time. Let's make him regret underestimating the Phantom Thieves. Hello, Daddy.
So.
Oh, by the way, the police report on your death isn't going to show up at your school. No need to worry. Seems Prosecutor Nijima worked out some kind of deal with the higher-ups or something. I mean, they haven't even said anything. They haven't even said anything to me, even. As long as you stay quiet, You'll be fine. And I guess if they reported your death now, they'd basically be saying you were a phantom thief. They can't really go announcing what the phantom thieves are, so I'm sure they'll avoid that. Let's play video games! Yeah! Even though it's the same old attic, it's an important place for you, huh? Let's order stuff off the internet. Yeah. Even though it's the same. Let's water Charlie. It looks pretty healthy for now. Hey. I get that you want to go back out after being locked up, but starting tomorrow, you're going to be really busy. You should take it easy and rest today. I'm just gonna sit. Nice. You really did a great job. You should take it easy today. I'm so determined to do something. Get out of the way, Futaba! I want to work out! Whatever.
I'm gonna head back then.
I guess I'll head home. Go to bed, alright? No! I won't go to... Okay, I'll go to bed.
I'm gonna head back then.
Guess you won't be going to school for a while. Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared to what we've had to face so far. And we'll have all the time to...
You're going back to school even though you're dead. Delicious pancakes? Oh, you missed it, Saturnus. I died.
I don't care what happens to Shido, one way or the other. But when I consider
but I did get better.
He's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you until the very end.
No!
We should get to sleep. You know, something that Futaba
and I'll never be back again.
When you were in a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that...
It was Kasumi.
So it was Yoshizawa. Then we'd better let her know you're safe now. And I'll even lend you a hand with that.
Not Big Soup Rice. Apparently, Akechi arrested the leader of the Phantom Thieves. He's a hero. I'm so glad Akechi's back. I hope they catch the rest of the Phantom Thieves too. He really is amazing.
There's no point in even having an election. Shido's gonna win.
Of course, he's the only reliable politician there is. Plus, the current government has been getting wrapped up in scandal after scandal. Even more importantly, there's just an aura about him. Like he can fix whatever problems we have.
Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does it. I just want to see our society back on track. Especially after it turned out those Phantom Thieves were nothing more than scum in the end.
We'll show you.
I heard you went home, so I announced it during homeroom. Are you okay? I am, thanks. You're alive! The news is reporting you committed suicide. Call me when you can. I was so confused. But as long as you're safe, don't worry about school. Just take care of yourself. Is that gonna be the only text that I receive? Oh, that feels so bad. Is it true that the leader of the Phantom Thieves died? How could the police let him commit suicide in jail? They need to get their shit together. Quiet down! You're in class! Break's been over for quite some time now. I swear, you're like monkeys in a zoo. Huh? Oh yeah. I received word from his family that he'll be absent for a bit. Jeez. What do you people think school is anyway? It's almost time. Hey, it can't be true, can it? Please tell me you're okay. No problems here. Oh, thank God you're safe. That suicide report was all over the news. And Miss Kawakami said you went back to your hometown. I was honestly worried about contacting you. Even Sakamoto was dodging the questions when I tried to ask him. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. By the way, the fan site is a real mess right now. But I'll keep supporting you from the shadows. Good luck!
Hey.
You don't need to worry about it in here, but try not to do anything to draw attention. Anyway, today's a day off, so eat your curry and take it easy. You can take your time with it too. It's not like any customers are going to be showing up.
Okay.
Let's try and think of the keyword once the Chief's curry has energized you. Have you guys figured out the keyword to Shido's palace yet? I tried all sorts of stuff, but no luck so far. It is hard to understand the thought process of a criminal mastermind like him. You know, I've been wondering if he's been behind all those mental shutdowns. Doesn't that mean all the weird accidents from these past few years were his fault? Like that subway accident back in April. Now that you mention it, that accident lost the Minister of Transport his job. Wait, are you trying to say Shido caused that accident? But it's the subway! Does he not care at all about innocent lives? This man seems to be truly unbelievable. Supposedly, there are still tons of victims from that in the hospital even now. Masayoshi Shido. How many has he killed over the years? How could we ever understand what goes on in the mind of such a horrible man? Hey, wouldn't it be faster if we just go there and try to think about it on site? Let's try that! If we were going to go, I'd like him to join, but will that be okay? Won't somebody spot him there? We'll probably figure out the keyword in no time once we're there. Plus, I can throw off anyone who tails us with my blazing speed. Alright, let's have him join us then. Remember though, we're going with the intent of not being seen. Okay, well, let's meet in front of the Diet Building and force that bastard's palace open.
Alright, let's head to the Diet Building. Make sure you aren't discovered, okay?
I'm really good at being silent. This will go off without a cinch.
You going out?
That's the plan!
You gotta be kidding me.
Nobody will ever know it's me!
You realize you're done for if you get caught, right?
They won't ever catch me! I'm a master of deception!
The stunts you pull sometimes. Just don't stay out too late.
I'm gonna go get what I want! Here we are, guys!
Let's begin at once. Police cars are making rounds, so we can't stay here too long. We already have Masayoshi Shido and Diet Building. All we need is what he thinks of this place.
Maybe Mount Fuji, since it's the highest place in the country?
Conditions have not been met.
That's stupid.
What about a mansion?
Since
That's
he's
stupid.
going to subjugate everyone as Prime Minister, perhaps a school?
That's stupid.
What about an arena, like the Colosseum?
That's great, but that's why it's not the right answer.
Imperial Palace?
That's stupid.
It's no good.
I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his whole palace with a barrier? Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some special move written in it.
Is that even possible?
Who knows? I've got no idea.
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't figure him out.
If only we could get the help of a counselor who knew about cognitive
I did
science.
some light research on him last night, but I couldn't get a grasp on the type of man he is.
That man over there is probably a legislator, right? I'll try asking him. Excuse me, I'm a member of the newspaper club at my high school. May I speak with you for a moment?
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido? What's he think about the national diet?
His stance is dedication for country.
Where did An suddenly become a great actor?
Everyone's trust. He's an admirable man of action with a first-class determination. I'd say he's a model politician. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in which young adults like you can live in ease.
An exemplary answer. It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything unnecessary.
Look over there. He's on a walkie-talkie.
Wait, is it about us?
That doesn't look good.
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting. Meet at LeBlanc, okay? We should all think about this tonight.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. But no matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
Why you gotta beat up old people? Shame? Tacos, I died, okay? I need you to copy some slack, please. The fact that I got better doesn't mean anything. I tried looking Shido's interviews up online. They all sound so goddamn fake. I checked his profile as well, but I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find much outside of his title and education. You beat it up an old man? Actually, it was a sub-middle-aged woman, but I didn't beat her up. I beat her like psyche up, her inner self, her repressed self. I beat her up. I beat the shit out of her, and it only took me one try. Last time I did that fight, I really struggled with it. He's currently 53 years old, and has gone from being a metropolitan assemblyman to a representative. Though he is a cabinet minister, he split from the ruling party to form the United Future Party.
Brother, this guy
I'm sorry, I'm doing my best. I can't read. Shido's a cabinet minister? For real? He was specially appointed to the position. That's his current title. Apparently, he also won a contest for who people would most like to have as their boss. Even the news sites write about him as though he's assured to become the prime minister. If only we could find out the meaning behind Shido's words.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by villains, social reform is essential.
Oh, I was surprised that he didn't. I'm surprised he didn't say anything about steering the country. I was expecting that. What's with all the love for Shido? I get no one knows the truth about him, but it still creeps me out. Wear a hood or something when you're in a place where someone might recognize you, okay? Where have you been? It's not that long. I'm going out, Soichiro. I will be back. Goodbye. We have to think about tomorrow. We can go out another time. I am no longer going outside. You win, Morgana. I'm rank 10 with Kawakami. Why am I trying to call her?
Now listen up.
You don't have much time for studying when you go out into the world, so study now while you can. What do you want to do? No, I'm gonna become a janitor. I'm gonna mop the floors. Because there's nothing else that I can do.
That should do it for now.
I really need this for Sojiro. I feel so bad having not ranked him up. It's such a good social link. That should put an end to the case. It's just like Shido-san said. We can't go wrong leaving things to Masayoshi Shido. Shido-san's gonna be in this election too, right? Politicians like him are promising.
Last one. Diamond mine.
No good.
We're really bad at this.
Perhaps he truly does have a barrier up.
Right?
That's not something to be excited about.
We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be on it.
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi. Stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
Because he's the Justice Arcana. Are you stupid, Haru?
Magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures. Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently campaigning!
That voice.
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he did!
It sounded like the same voice I heard back then.
Man, talk about being lucky! We can go check him out without an appointment now!
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the station. This way. Hurry! By the way, did something happen? You didn't seem well a moment ago.
Getting further away from Shido's voice. This seems to be the wrong way. I hope Ryuji doesn't try anything.
We will be counting on you.
We'll stand out too much if we all go together. Please investigate on your own. So the one behind the death of Haru's father may be out there. Please check it out. I'll just wait here and bide my time.
Now is the time to rebuild this crumbling nation. disgraceful past must be discarded. We must set sail into a new future of dreams and hope. So our children who carry the burden of the next generation can be proud of their country. So our nation can once again become a powerful one with abundant wealth and luxury. So our beautiful home will be acknowledged as the best country in the world.
Is that guy Cito? That's right. He's a strong, admirable man. Even more than Dad? Especially more than Dad, honey. Dad's I lost track of the words I was gonna say. I was gonna imply that he was like a person who abandons a child, but he's right there, so that doesn't really make sense. Well, yeah, I'd say so. Oh, that's the that's the father now. Shido is a wonderful person. Everyone makes fun of me because of my voice.
I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future together.
It's like a cult. It's very much like a cult. This is how elections work.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, Brad.
You're that ass.
Falcon! Hello, Falcon! I hope you're doing well. I saw you were streaming because I saw a weird name pop up in my chat and my app redirected to your channel. You made my ass look really nice today. We were painting your butt cheeks. Yay, I beat you to it.
You don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
That voice.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare? This ain't a show.
Get lost, kid.
Damn brat! I'll sue!
This man. There's no mistake. He's the same man as the one from before.
What are you looking at? This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person?
He's the one that accused me.
Wait, he's the jerk you told us about before? The same guy? For real? Seriously?
You're sure, aren't you? Shido's the one who ruined your life.
Holy shit. I don't believe it.
Let's get going, okay?
Shido's the guy who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
I want to know myself.
Talk about a destined connection.
This should have been a comma there, by the way.
Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right?
He just said that he wants to know himself now.
Dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's
This
going
game's literally unplayable.
Shido was already a politician then. Yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass. What he's saying and doing are completely different.
But Now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Petition to have widened thighs
Courts have made
redeemed?
a judgment. Overturning that decision will be difficult.
I mean,
It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits
they're
to his
already
crimes.
pretty wide.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
I don't see them getting much wider, even when I'm able to actually put them on screen.
Are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical.
That's not a no!
He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
We'll see, okay?
Ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. Ugh, that's the worst.
I assume
Oh, that's a new emote for me.
The diet building will be despicable too.
I love it.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the diet building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
The guy behind everything turned out to be your arch enemy. What an oddly poetic twist. Oh yeah, those clothes. You'd stand out if everyone else is wearing their school uniforms. It might be a good idea to wear your uniform when you head out.
I should write something.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and call it here. Because I'm pretty sure tomorrow is when the next arc starts proper, and I think we'll just be able to go into the palace. If not tomorrow, then the next day. That said, it is also like 4:30, and we have ads starting in like 7-ish minutes, so it's best to end it now. But later tonight, Pinata, it's her, Yoshi and I, and also another person, Shex. We're gonna be playing some Ebonic Vector, so I'm looking forward to that. Let's see who's live right now. Like headbumping right now. Let's see who is live right now. Oh, that's different. We're gonna go ahead and raid my buddy Sai. He's currently playing a Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire randomizer. That is not something I expected to see from him at any point. I'm back after my glorious death. I got better. Oh, I just ended up writing glorious because there was no O. I need to iron out a position for my mic. I moved it so that it's more adjustable and it's not like constantly in my way. But now I'm kind of reaching around it to get to my keyboard. It's a constant struggle. Anyway, goodbye everyone.